Hello YouTube, this is me Chris back with another travel reaction video, and this video is from a channel called Dramatically Expatic, and it's about one day in Siena, a place that I hope to visit one day and check out the food and the scenery, definitely. So let's check this out together. Let's get into it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Siena, one of the most beautiful cities in Tuscany. And actually we've been here before a couple of years ago. I will of course leave you a link to the video description box so you can see the first vlog from here as well. And honestly, I love this city. It was a little bit more complicated to get here from Bologna when I lived back there. So when I moved to Florence, I was so sad on visiting Siena as soon as possible, but apparently it took me 4 months to get here finally. But today is Saturday, a beautiful sunny weekend day. What could be a better option for a weekend trip than Siena if you're in Florence? And today I want to take you around and show you around a little bit different Siena, different from what we saw the previous time, and just show you what you can do here in one day. So without further ado, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and let's spend this day together. Guys, I really don't want to bother you all over again with the history of Paleo, which Siena is famous for, and all of the history of Siena. So once again, I remind you about my older vlog from here. I will leave you a link up here so you can watch this video and then maybe move to that one, to the older one, to learn a little bit more. But every time I'm here, I'm just imagining all of these horses running around this piazza, which, it's like really difficult to imagine what it looks like, but I really hope to finally get to see the Palio this year for myself, and of course I will film it for you. So let me know in the comments if you'd like to see a video later in the summer from the Palio of Siena. And also guys, if you want to support my channel, I remind you that you can hit the thanks button down below or buy me a coffee through a link in the description box, and this way you will help us to create more videos for you, including the video from the Palio. I haven't been to Siena in a couple of years, and I almost forgot how different it is from the rest of Tuscan towns. I really love it, that wherever you go in Italy, in every region, there will be similar elements that resemble each other within one region, but then every city will be so strikingly different. I love this about Siena. Guys, this street is literally called the street of malice, the street of mischief. I love some Italian street names. I think they're hilarious. Also, just look at this house, how beautiful it is. So ancient, everything is so beautiful. Imagine living in a house like this. What I love here is that you can't really get lost because everywhere you will see road signs to all of the different landmarks in the city. I really feel like getting coffee with some pastries right now. I remember that last time we visited an amazing pasticceria, but I want to try something else, something different this time. I don't know what yet, so we're gonna look for something nice here. I'm pretty sure we're gonna find it. Have a good feeling about it today, guys.
Now see, something for me when I go somewhere is I really don't mind walking around. And if it's a little hilly or have some inclines, that's definitely good for exercise. But being from Tennessee in a small town, a smaller city or town myself, this is something that I would like, actually, is being somewhere like this where you can maybe have a chance to get to know people, see some familiar faces a lot, and it's not so crowded, and I definitely like more open spaces. So this seems like a city that I wouldn't mind living in. I don't need to be like in a big city, but just like have access to one. So if I can just be close to a bigger city when I want to go in, that's fine for me. But I definitely like more wide open spaces and smaller cities. So it's kind of more my speed as a artist and country person.
I kid you not, guys, we ended up going to the very same pasticceria that we went to a couple of years ago and visiting Siena for the first time, because after some searching, we've actually realized that this one is the best in the city. And also a quick disclaimer, not everything you can see on this table was mine, I swear.
Yeah, that's...
Guys, this is so silly of me because I really wanted to take you inside this place, and then I absolutely forgot that it is Saturday today. Hence, the bank, which is located inside, is closed, so we cannot get inside, sadly. But still, this is the oldest bank in the world, guys. Can you imagine? Because back in the time, you know, there were banks created on every corner in Italy, especially in Tuscany. I'm not kidding you guys. There were so many prominent banking families here. The Medici, by the way, were one of them, but we're not talking about them today. Obviously, over the time, you know, some banks did not survive, but Monte dei Paschi di Siena did survive, and today it is the oldest bank in the world, tracing its origins back to 1472. And just to give you an idea of how powerful the Tuscan banks were once, even some monarchs like the kings of France, the kings of England, used to take loans from the Tuscan banks and from the banking families. This is mind-blowing to me.
That's pretty cool.
Guys, do take these narrow side streets always, wherever you are in Italy, in any city. I love them so much. You just walk on this main street full of people, and then you turn around and you find these really gorgeous places. First of all, guys, if you're a football fan, you can buy all the souvenirs of the Siena Football Club here, but also this place is where you can get the official museum tickets and everything. Is like the visitor center, and I think it's really well organized. Contrade, guys, is a huge part of life in Siena, and they have historically been so. And you may be wondering now, what is a contrada, right? I will take you somewhere and tell you everything about it now. Technically, Contrada can be seen as a district of the city. However, here in Siena, it's all way more complicated. The 17 Contrade were set up in the Middle Ages when it was necessary to supply the troops to fight against other cities, but mostly Florence. Each Contrada has its own symbol and long and complex heraldic associations, but today these have become mostly the symbolic association of people who celebrate all important events within their contrada. Like the palio, by the way, where all of the contrade are the ones competing. At least this is what I thought about them before visiting the museum of one of these contrade. After learning more about them and talking to the people, I have realized that it is much, much deeper. To me, it sounds almost a little controversial because they do sound pretty much exclusive and also quite demanding with their own set of rules and obligations. It is almost a mix of an exclusive social club and some semi-religious organization with their own rituals, like the baptism when you are initiated to the contrada. So yeah, maybe it's not that deep, but for an outsider, it sounded quite like the secret society, with locals basically tying their entire identities to the contrada that they belong to.
Okay. Masons, maybe, like that.
There are quite a lot of people here today, which of course makes sense since it's a Saturday, but definitely not as many as there will be later, I think in spring and summer. But I like it, you know, it's so lively, so vibrant today, even with all the tourists, but it's still walkable, still enjoyable, and yeah, I would say, you know, February looks like a perfect time to visit Siena.
Love the views. Architecture.
And that's it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed today. I hope that you enjoy this weekend vlog from Siena and just, you know, a walk around the city, visiting a few cool places here. I loved it. I really love this city. I think it's so beautiful. And it's a perfect place if you're looking for a day trip from Florence, for example, because there is also a direct train, which I personally appreciate a lot. And having said that, I remind you once again to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed yet. Like and comment this video. Also follow me on Instagram so you're always updated on everything that's going on in my life. And thank you so much for being here. Please enjoy your day.
So that's some of Siena right there. Seems like a place that I would like just walk around. Seems like it's more laid back, of course, in Florence. And so if I have time next time, I'll definitely do a day trip there and check it out. Italy just seems like pretty all over. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.